Okay guys, so it's 8:15, Zach ain't got here yet, so you know, I texted him yesterday, the day before yesterday, and told him, hey man, I really kind of need you on your A game on Tuesday. I know it's Halloween and all, but you know, refrain from, you know, acting crazy. And you know, he just texted me about 5 minutes ago, said he was leaving his house in 5 minutes. You know, yeah, it's going to affect his pay, because I don't like to pay guys that you know, I'm generating work and now he's running me late. You know, and I know you guys gonna say, well, give him a break, man. It was Halloween. Well, real life ain't giving me no break, you know. And he had a break. He was off Thursday. I mean, he was off Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, all leading up to today. I spent a couple hours last night getting all the saws ready, brand new chains on the saws, and at least we can do is be here on time today. And I told her I'd be there by 9, and I'm not going to be late, so I like to give us a little bit of a cushion, you know. Okay, so y'all saw everything we got to do. I'll try to get some footage over here. The GoPro, I'm having problems with my GoPro battery, so I don't really know what's up with it. I might have to buy another battery. I'm gonna buy a 3-pack with the charger, because that GoPro battery, it'll tell you, the GoPro will tell you there's like 75%, and then when you turn it on, it'll tell you it's okay, it's 75%, and then 5 minutes later it'll be 0. Yeah. I don't know. But I can go on over here, and I don't know, I'm gonna have to talk with her this morning real quick. I'm not sure still exactly how we're gonna do that, but we're probably gonna have to unhook that dump trailer from that truck. We can't, a couple of you guys came up with some really good suggestions. You know, like put the dump trailer right up next to the tree. Well, then that's a problem, man, because well, I don't want the dump trailer in the way of the lift, and you know, there's a lot of we're gonna have to do a lot of pressing, and I want to have space to do that. And if we all up under that tree right there where the limbs are just falling in the dump trailer, those limbs have got to go on that dump trailer a certain way. And I know everybody thinks they know how to load a freaking trailer, but I'm telling you, everybody don't. They think they do, and then I get out here and they got the limbs all in there. You want, to me, and I do have a disclaimer, to me, when you're loading a trailer, especially like a dump trailer, you want to be able to put the stalks, the big ends, toward the front of the trailer and let the branches hang out the back to get the most. Like this truck in front of me. This truck in front of me is a lumber truck, and they have all the big ends that way and the bushy ends hanging out the back. But no, guys that come out here and work with me, they just throw them on there. And you can do that if you know for a fact that you can get them all in the trailer, right? But see, we know that we're gonna have more than one load over here. I wanna say, and I don't know, I wanna say I think we're gonna have about 3 loads over here. But if we're really, really smart, we might not. We might be able to get away with 2. And what good, to me, y'all, would a third person do? See, the only good that a third person out here would do would be to drive another vehicle and load another trailer. But where are we going to put another trailer over there? See, I mean, the logistics make it where you got to be slim. But now that I know Zach's coming to work, I feel a lot better, because you never know he's coming to work until he actually gets there, because the car could break down. That's why I was hesitant to leave before he got there. So, but having the man lift is gonna help us. I know one of the guys was coming in there in the comments and was saying, you know, do you really think the man lift is necessary? I'll be honest with you guys, I could do it without the man lift. We did a job just, you know, 3 or 4 months ago in that lady's backyard where I climbed the tree and with a ladder and, you know, and we cut, they were pretty big, tall Bradford pear trees, and we did it without the man lift. Because the logistics and all were just not going to be worth it. We couldn't get the man lift in there. It was just going to be ugly. And, you know, so yeah, I could do this job without the man lift, but a job like this, where I'm traveling so far and everything, and I'm charging so much money. See, that job that back a few months ago that me and Zach did in that lady's backyard with those two that I've used the ladder. Maybe I'll put a link to the video if I can find it. I mean, I only charged her like $800, $400 a tree, but I didn't have to haul it off, and she's real close to my house. So I knew that we could go over there and do it in a day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I know that I could do this without the man lift, but it would be a lot harder without the man lift. And as soon as I get out here without the man lift and I'm reaching up and cutting and these big limbs are coming down, see, that I don't like that, because you can tear the saw up, it can land on your foot, and then you're having to step over all the debris. The man lift puts you in a very good spot. Now, if I had to go rent a man lift for $350, $380 a day, then I wouldn't need a man lift over here. But considering I own one, why not? It's not costing me nothing. It's not costing me, literally not costing me nothing. It is costing me a little bit of space on a trailer, because if I didn't have the man lift, then I could pull another trailer, you know. And if we had a whole bunch of work right now, then I would probably have brought Katie out here and let her pull the man lift with the little car, with my Kia, and have Zach pull the dump trailer, and I would have pulled the equipment trailer. And that, I might have wished I had done that, because, well, I mean, I would have paid Katie probably, she probably would have made, you know, $130 over here or something like that for today. But we're, you know, I'm not trying to kill myself. Another thing too, y'all keep in mind, is I'm 53 now, and I don't have to do desperate type work where I come over here like I did in 2000, like I would in 2009, where I'm coming over here with a freaking ladder, a little saw, and a guy, and you know, I don't have to work that hard or that sketchy anymore. Well, why is that? Well, Ray, that's you just being lazy. No, I'm using the equipment that I have purchased to make money with. I want to use my stuff that I buy. I want to put it in a scenario to win, to make money. And this is the perfect scenario for the man lift. Now, well, I don't know if it's perfect, but it's going to be very handy. Because when you're standing on the ground and you're having to reach up, one guy was saying that he's got the Milwaukee pole saw with the extension. I got all that. As a matter of fact, I got 2 Milwaukee pole saws and I got 2 extensions. I've even put both the extensions on and reached up and cut something. But when you're reaching with the extension on one of them pole saws, it's sloppy. You know, it is. And the branch can come down and catch the saw and drag and break and bring the saw down too when you're reaching up that high. And you know, a lot of the stuff that we're cutting is small, but there's a lot of that stuff that's big, you know. And I don't want to be on the ground having to, you know, step over stuff to get to the next branch. Because when you're on the ground and you're looking up, you know, you're looking up and you could trip over a branch that you just cut, well, you got to get the branch out of your way. Well, yeah, but at the end of the day, the proximity on this particular job, you're too close together on the ground. If I'm up in the air, then Zach can grab the branches. I mean, we're two separate entities. I cut, he put on the trailer. If I'm on the ground with him, then we got to work in conjunction with each other, and we're all over each other. Especially when you got that extension on the pole saw, because, dude, yeah. And, you know, and I don't expect everybody to do things like I do things. I got a disclaimer. But I'm going to do a job like this where I'm charging that much money. You know, I'm going to do the job with a piece of equipment to make sure that I'm in a great scenario, not to have to work so damn hard. I ain't trying to be out here busting my ass all day. I don't mind working hard, but I'm going to work hard and I'm going to work smart. And we're going to see where we come out at. So, that's why I brought the man lift. Could I have done it without it? Yes, no doubt in my mind. So the man lift may hinder us some. But once I get those lower branches out of the way where I can get up high, then it's going to be a lot easier, because see, when you can cut from up high, you can use gravity as your buddy. Gravity is my buddy in this scenario. Not where I'm on the ground reaching up. Gravity is not my buddy. Because, you know, one limb fall down and break your saw, or bend the bar, or anything like that, then you ain't making no money. You're down. God, I brought all my top saws, you know. And a lot of people might say, man, them little bitty saws, those 201Ts, the Steel 201T, check them out on Steel's website, and then you'll see that they're not your average saw. They look like that. Those 201T saws, they cost, we'll say about $800 with the bar and everything, something like that. They're pretty expensive. I'll put a picture up of what they cost. So it ain't like when y'all, a lot of guys, when they see those little saws, they're thinking, oh man, that's a $200 saw, dude. But no, they're nice. They're arborist saws. They're tree climbing saws. They're made, they're top handle saws. They're made to be up high with. I love them. And I brought my steel pole saw too. The steel pole saw is, it's got a brand new chain on it. I put it on it yesterday. I keep a couple of the chains for my 201T saws, and they're about 16 bucks each at the dealer. And I buy the big 0.5 chains. And I mean, they are yeah. They cost more than your typical saw, and they last forever. One of them I've had for about, I got like 4 of the 201Ts, and a lot of people get them mixed up with MS 192 because they look very similar, but they're nothing alike when you, as far as power, balance, and the chain it holds, and yeah, the power ratio is not even close. The build is just a lot better on the 201T. They can take a beating. They're made to climb trees with. That's what they're. It's called an arborist saw, and they're very expensive. But see, I wouldn't go out and buy a big chainsaw because I don't do enough big chainsaw work. I got a big Husqvarna 365 with a 24-inch bar on it, and I also got a big steel one with a 20-inch bar on it. I don't even have them with me. Don't even need them. You know, I wouldn't buy a big chainsaw if I had, you know, just for, you know, 1 or 2 jobs, because I know Spencer over there bought that 500i saw, but I think he got a really good deal on it. Somebody paid for some of it, whatever. That's probably a damn good saw. But see, I wouldn't spend $2 grand on a saw, not for the amount of work that I do. And if I was him, I wouldn't have spent $2 grand on the saw either. I would have bought a saw. I would have bought a saw just to cut that wood up, you know, that he's got, the piles of wood that he's got. I wouldn't have went out and bought a $2,000 saw. I probably would have just bought me a damn 201T, you know, and then I'd have a saw for everything on the farm that I'm going to be doing, everything. Because you can put a 14-inch bar on it, and you don't really need, I didn't see any wood over there that a 14-inch bar wouldn't cut. He's not a, you know, he's not a wood pupper, you know, where he's cutting big trees every day all the time. He's got one pile of wood out there he's going to have to cut up. I mean, you could have used any saw for that, any saw with a, I don't know, 16-inch bar. I mean, he had a saw. I don't know what he did with it. He probably still got it. I probably would have got through that with that saw. I wouldn't have went out and spent $2 grand, but I'm not, you know, I'm not, well, I'm not him. I don't have the money like he got, I guess. Even if I had the money, I mean, I could go out and buy a $2,000 chainsaw, but I know what would happen with it. It would be sitting right beside that that Husky 365 that I got. It'd be sitting right beside it, looking all pretty, because I'd never use it because it's too heavy to use on the reg, you know, for what I do. Out here. Yeah, so yeah. I'm trying to think of the best way to do it, man.
These trees aren't bad.
No, but see, look, we don't. But see, you see where they've been cut off at before?
Yeah.
That's where we're cutting it.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I brought the man lift.
Okay.
Now this one right here, we'll probably go on and cut this one a little bit, you know, because it's coming off the driveway.
Yeah, I got you.
She cannot move that car, so that car does not run. Okay. So we'll do this one. I think this one's going to be harder than that one. I don't know, but see, there's no. If you just think we didn't have the man lift, how hard would it be to do it without the man lift? To reach up.
I was gonna say I'd be climbing up in there, like,
yeah,
step, you know.
Which means you ain't dragging to the. Which means we ain't dragging to the man lift is gonna help us big time.
Yeah, for sure.
We could do it without it.
Right, I could.
But it'd be
stepping in V's and being uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, you'd be up in the tree, up and down in the tree.
Yeah.
We'd be a lot more efficient with the man lift.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
One guy was coming in the comments yesterday and was saying, man, do you really need a man lift? And I'm like, well, we could probably do it without a man lift. But I hate to think I got a man lift and I got all this to cut.
Yeah, you got it, man. So,
if I had to rent one, it'd be different. Yeah, so what do you think about, I'm gonna set the man lift up. I think if right there, I can get probably near both the trees from right there.
No problem.
Y'all see, I couldn't imagine being on the ground here and having to cut all this. Look how far down, man. No way I would do this without a lift. No way. Because I'm having a hard time with the stuff hitting me and I'm in the lift. Zach's doing really good after his little morning delay. But it's okay. So I'm gonna get the pole saw and trim some of these right here. But y'all see, imagine being on the ground, dude. Oh my God, man. And cutting that. Crazy? Hell no, man. I'm gonna reach over here and just cut some of these. So y'all see how much we got in the trailer, and y'all see how much we got left of the one tree. Man, it's gonna be close getting one on the trailer, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. You gonna take a break, man? I gotta make a phone call. Well, we have some problems with the cameras as usual. All right, let me turn the other camera on. Okay, y'all, so she went on and paid me. Y'all see what we got done. And just to show y'all that, you know, let me cover the name up and everything. Y'all see it, man. 2,100, man. Even. I'm gonna have to come out of this sweatshirt though. It's warm, man. That's cool, man. She done paid me and everything. So she's and I told her we'd probably get, you know, get at least one today, and then do one, at least get one of them down today. You know, Zach's working good. You know, but she gave me a $20 bill and said, you know, she'd buy us lunch, and you know, we might not even take a lunch. So I just gave it to Zach. Yeah, dude. Well, we could put a lot more on that trailer, dude.
I know how to load up a trailer. See, Katie already had that trailer like half-ass loaded up by the time
I mean, you're doing good on that.
I know.
Because that's going to be
Part of it, yeah.
Yeah.
A big part of it. I know.
See, my thinking is if we can
really
get
good on it.
yeah, and we ain't even piled it up. I got a whole pack of brand new straps.
Nice.
So we're gonna go strap that bitch down hardcore, man.
Yeah.
Biggest thing is going to the dump and back.
Right.
That's gonna be you know how that goes.
Yeah.
That could take a long time.
Yeah, it depends.
You know. Yeah. But if we can get all that tree on there, the one, and cut just a few branches off the other one, dude, we might just be able to go
2 trips.
Yeah. Well, we'll know that. See, tomorrow
Right,
I don't know.
right,
That's the biggest unknown here. I don't know.
I don't think you're gonna get 2 trips, to be honest.
Huh?
I don't think you're gonna get it on 2 trips, really.
Me neither.
Yeah, no. Like you say, go ahead and shoot for 3, just to
Yeah,
we're
we're gonna definitely. But see, it's all about. I ain't really worried about what it costs at the dump, and I'm more concerned about how long it takes to go to the dump.
Right. We've been here an hour and 20 minutes. I pulled up over here right at 9 pretty much.
So y'all see what we've done in an hour and 20 minutes. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all, it's been a while since I used this pole saw. Let me tell y'all, man, this freaking steel pole saw. Now, it ain't as light and handy as the Milwaukee, but it is a beast, man. It's a monster. I mean, it cuts trees, dog. I mean, it'll cut this. All right, for instance, right here, we're gonna take this branch right here off, Zach. We'll put it on top too. Yeah. Y'all hear that saw, man? Oh my God, man. I've been so used to using a Milwaukee, man, I forgot what the real power's like, dog. Power. That's real power right there, y'all. Let me set y'all up somewhere where y'all can kind of see it in real time, man. one of them. That's one of them trees, y'all. Pretty good bit of debris there. We're finna find out what that weighs. That's a lot of debris, man. It looks nice and neat, don't it? That debris, it looks nice and neat, don't it?
Yeah, sure.
That's where Zach Dam. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice, man. Nice chunk, man. Now to be able to pour diesel fuel on that and light it right up. Yep. We're gonna go back now and we're gonna get a little bit more. And I'll probably just dump it over at the bamboo site. And yeah. So we're leaving the dump. And that tree came in at 2,400 pounds. That's a pretty good bit, man. For, you know, tree stuff. For hand loading, you know.
That's what I picked up today. Well, you too, but
I'm just saying, man, damn. Yeah. $48. Okay, y'all, so that's 6 hours over here. Y'all see I got a pretty good bit of that one too. But that's all we're gonna do today. Now we'll get over here in the morning, be cooking with gas, man. We should be able to get that whole thing on a trailer. You gotta get it out, you can't take it in his yard. But that's all we're gonna do today, man. That's a wrap. I'm done, I'm tired, man. But y'all, see? Wow.